was that? Like a whole tone scale? I've never heard that. Hold up. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Today we're going to be checking out Animals, which is the 10th studio album from Pink Floyd. I have been absolutely loving going through, oh my gosh, this cable. Oh, my OCD. I have absolutely been loving going through Pink Floyd's albums because there's so much creativity, just so much stuff that I've never heard in music that it's like almost it feels so fresh. But it's from I don't know, 50 years ago or whatever. This album specifically was recorded in 1976. I don't know anything about this album. Probably a concept album because that's what Pink Floyd does. I don't know. I'm just excited to check this out. Let's do this.
If you didn't care, what happened to me? And I didn't care. But you, we would zigzag away through the bodily pain, occasionally glancing up through the rain, wondering which of the both is to blame. And watching for pigs on the wing.
So this album has a theme in the titles of each song. Pigs on the wing, dogs, pigs, 3 different ones. Oh, wait, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. Hold on. Need to know what chord that is. Duh. Okay, just a C major 7. Sounds so pretty. I don't know why their C major 7 sounds better than my C major 7. That's not fair. Interesting.
Sleep on your toes when you're on the street. You got to be able to pick out the easy meat with your eyes closed.
I really like the recording of that acoustic guitar.
Silently downwind and out of sight. You've got to strike when the moment is right without thinking.
Okay, so it's definitely not describing the dogs as good guys here. It's a surprisingly messy guitar solo. Usually Gilmour is a little bit more flowy. That one's kind of edgy and smacky. I guess it definitely works.
Looking over your
Floyd is not necessarily known for their uplifting lyrics. That's the more traditional Gilmore solo that I'm used to. Ah, such a great chord. Oh, beautiful. Is a great little, like, I don't know what you call that. Music kind of chills out. I could listen to that for a long time. Just this. Oh, I love that. So who are the pigs, who are the dogs, and who are the sheep? I guess that is the question that I gotta figure out with this album. What a guitar effect right there. Holy cow.
And when you lose control, you'll reap the harvest you have sown. And as the fear grows, the bad blood slows and turns to stone. And it's too late to lose the weight you used to.
It's a little bit of groove right there.
So have a good drown as you go down all alone, dragged down by the stone.
Huh. I love the synth work in Pink Floyd. I think they were really early pioneers of synthesizers. Like the use of synthesizers in popular music. It's a really long delay on the vocals. That's crazy. Just turn that inertia to 11. There's the dogs again. Bringing back the delayed vocal thing. Pink Floyd loves their atmospheric interludes, for sure. They're so recognizable, too. Like, the more I listen to Pink Floyd, the more I feel like they're just like, they're so unique in and of themselves in the way they make music, their sounds. It's very specific to them as a band. Some wonky synth stuff. I kind of love it, but it's wonky for sure. Interesting. Oh, yes. Bring in that. Oh, the acoustic guitar sounds so good. I love that. Great choice. The buttery recording. Super smooth.
That I'm a little bit confused. Sometimes it seems to me as if I'm just being used. Gotta stay awake, gotta try and shake off this creeping malaise. If I don't stand my own ground, how can I find my way out of this maze? Deaf, dumb, and blind. You just keep on pretending that everyone's expendable and no one has a real friend.
long has this song been going? 13. This song is 17 minutes long. Hey, it's Pink Floyd. What can you do? F the radio standards of the day. Just do your thing, man. What is that? Like a whole tone scale? I've never heard that. Hold up. I've never heard a whole tone scale used in an actual song before. This right here, that's gnarly. That's usually used in like movies as like an analogy for a dream. So when someone goes to sleep, that scale, I can't even sing it because it's so odd and our ears aren't used to it. But that is like the going to sleep or the going into a dream scale. So cool use of it. I've never heard that in a song before. Very cool. Oops, I just completely paused the song. My bad. I'm really just not able to decipher exactly what this is about. If I had to guess, I would probably say that the pigs, dogs, and sheep are like maybe like a social hierarchy, like I don't know, like the government and then like business people, and then I guess I would assume sheep are just the regular middle class people. But I'm not really sure. I think we gotta keep going because it's a little ambiguous, I think, if that's the word I can use. I don't know. We'll see. All All right, let's keep going. Before we get to the next song, the sponsor that makes this video available for you to watch for free is FlexiSpot. So I've been producing music for over 10 years, and I've used just about every desk you could think of. And the E7 standing desk by FlexiSpot is the only desk I am ever going to use ever again. I would rather die than go back to my old desk from, yeah. I have the E7 Plus. It's tough, it's sturdy, it's built like a tank, and it can lift 540 pounds. 540 pounds. I wonder if I could lift my car. No, I'm not gonna try that. The E7 Plus is super simple to use. You want stand, you hit stand. You wanna sit, you hit sit. Fully adjustable. I actually haven't made this go as high as it can. Let's try it. Oh yeah. She gets tall. You can customize your E7 to fit your exact needs. I got the E7 Plus with the 70-inch top to fit all my stuff. Thank you, FlexiSpot, for enabling my gear addiction. So don't miss out on the chance to upgrade to the FlexiSpot E7 Plus standing desk. Use my code YTE7P50 at checkout for $50 off. Click the link below to get yours now and experience the ultimate standing desk experience. All right, let's get back to Pink Floyd. Pigs, 3 different ones. Wow, they really managed to like make a synthesizer sound like a pig there. Or maybe that's an actual pig. I like this arpeggiating synth in the background there. That's cool. I really like this. It sounds a lot more modern than it is.
Pink man, pink man, ha ha, charade you are.
Pink man or big man? It sounded like you said pink man. Pigman? I don't know. All 3 of those, I guess, work in some sort of context.
Your hand is on your heart. Give me only a good love. Almost a juggler. Head down in the pig pen, saying, keep on digging. Pig sail on your flat chin. What do you hope to find? Down in the pig mine. You're nearly alive. You're nearly alive, but you really cry.
Cowbell. Always needs some more cowbell.
Bust up right bad. Charade you are.
Oh, I forgot they're British. Charade is that the British pronunciation? Charade here in the US of A.
You fucked up old head. Charade you are. You radiate cold shafts of broken glass. Give me only a good laugh. Almost with the quick grin.
really like the cowbell in this song. Cowbell, okay. Cowbell always works, but sometimes it works better than others, and this works. Okay, that might not be a synthesizer. That might be an actual pig. What is that? I've never heard something like that before. That's crazy. Definitely, this talk boxy sounding solo definitely lends itself to just the nastiness of this song. This song definitely has some ugly energy, that's for sure. I've never heard a solo like that in my life. That was disgusting. I think that was the point. It was definitely the point, but no. Okay, if these guys were based in the US, White House would mean government, because that's where our president lives. That might not be the same sort of reference with a British band.
Keep our feelings off the street. You're nearly a real treat. On train lips and cold feet. I know you feel up yours.
snare is tasty. Okay. I'm leaning on the pigs being some sort of political figure, and I don't know what the political landscape looks like in England, in the UK during the time of the writing of this album, but I can imagine. I would definitely. Okay, there's the sheep. It could also be just a scathing, another one of those down with the music industry. And the pigs and the dogs are the executives up in the music industry, and then the sheep are the listeners. But that probably wouldn't make sense, because I don't think Pink Floyd would call their listeners sheep. I really respect Pink Floyd for not just writing radio hits. In fact, I don't think they're ever trying to write a radio hit. They're just doing these big old long ass albums that are just designed to be listened from front to back. It's really cool. That bass is clean. Very consistent. Well played. Oh, there's that reverse tom thing again. I love that. Whoa, that's cool. It's almost like the synth transitioned, or the voice transitioned into a synth. That was neat. I've never heard that done before. I like that. definitely leading towards the pigs and the dogs being some sort of governmental figure, and then the sheep being like from. It said something about like being obedient and following the leader. This album, I'm leaning towards a critique of the government. That's where I'm at right now. Tasty. Sheep are back. It sounded like Psalm 23 for a second there. Now I don't know what he's saying. Dogs are dead. Wow, that's loud. I have a feeling that Pink Floyd purposefully masters most of the music a little quieter than they normally would, so that these moments of like peak loudness hit harder. They're really good at the dynamics. we're all happy and peaceful again, I guess. Maybe it's good to be a sheep. I like sheep. I don't like goats, but I like sheep. Pigs on the Wing Part 2. Okay.
You know that I care. What happens to you? And I know that you care. For me too.
Okay, so what? The first song in this album.
So I
Okay, I'll wait till the
don't
end.
feel alone.
I don't want to jump to conclusions,
On
but
the
I
way to
don't.
the storm.
The first song and the last song are not making sense to
Now that
me.
I've found somewhere safe to bury my bones. And any fool
Okay.
knows a dog needs a home. A shelter from pigs on the wing.
Okay. The first and the last song don't really make sense. The three in the middle, I think, are telling the brunt of the story. I don't get the last song. I don't know. If you guys have an idea of what this record is about and the story that it's trying to tell, throw that down in the comments. I'm definitely curious what you guys think. Any theories, throw it down. Let's have a theory party down in the comments. Currently where I stand is, I'm not sure what the dogs are. I think the pigs are definitely, that's like the political side. Maybe the dogs are like military or something like that. Maybe police, but that's kind of blends in with political. But I think the sheep are definitely the people that just go along with whatever the pigs have them to do, what they say. And this is if that is the message, then it's definitely still relevant today. I think politicians will always be pigs, and people will always go along with whatever they say. Fascinating album. A lot of cool stuff in there. I am definitely inspired with some of those things. Particularly, there was one part in there. Well, okay, first, the whole tone scale in that electric guitar is crazy. I've never heard that used in music. Loved that. The other thing that really was super cool to me was how, I think was it Gilmore singing? I don't know. I don't know the singers yet. I don't know who's singing which voice. I don't recognize that, all that stuff. But whatever lead vocalist was singing, he held out a note, and then that note transferred, like they blended that to a synth. Whoa, that's cool. So then the synth was holding out that note, and it was super seamless. I thought that was really cool. I've never heard that before. There's a lot of stuff that Pink Floyd does that I've just never heard before, and it's so cool. I love the stuff that they do. It's really neat. I'm excited to check out more of Pink Floyd. Throw it down in the comments. What's the next album I gotta listen to by these guys? I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, by the way, I looking at my YouTube analytics, it looks like only about 10% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you want to like be a part of this journey and continue listening to these albums with me, why don't you hit the subscribe button? It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps me get my videos out to more people. So if you do that, I'd be super thankful. Thank you guys for watching. Don't be a sheep, don't be a pig, don't be a dog, be you. Bye. Oh, I just pulled that right out of my butt. I'm proud of that.